camera's recording. Good. All right, guys. Good morning. Oh, no, we got one more person. Elizabeth's here. All right. So, good morning, everyone. I'm so glad that we're here together today. Hi, Elizabeth. Thank you for coming. Hi. One little thing, tomorrow's mat class, if you're planning on attending, I have to change the time to 9 a.m. Because my son's got a job interview and I got to get him there. So if you are planning on coming, I've changed it in the scheduler, and so you'll see it's going to be 9 instead of 9:30 for tomorrow morning. So we're going to also be coming back to basics on that class. So we're going to be taking it down to basically the repertoire of Joseph Pilates. So if you are interested in coming, I'd love to see you. Today's class, we are going to be doing about 35 odd minutes of our circuit, and then we're going to be moving into our stretches. So let's get our body a little bit warmed up. Let's start with our feet hip distance apart. Extend our arms out to the sides and just begin to give our little arm circles just to move through the joint, just to loosen up after our night of rest. Beautiful. I'm just doing some nice little circles, and then we're going to make our circles a little bigger. We're getting right into it today. We've got a really nice class set out for us today. I hope your bodies are all doing well and that you feel good this morning. I got a ridiculous amount of sleep last night, so I'm feeling ripe as rain right now. All right, let's make our circles a little bigger. I want you to take a little bit more time to create those circles really nice and wide and open and spacious. Beautiful. Try to soften through the neck. Good. And then let's reverse that large circle, and then we'll move into a smaller circle. Whew. Immediately start feeling my shoulders working and turning on. Good. And then we'll make our circles a little smaller and then reverse those circles. Good. For 10. And 5. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Rest your hands. Shake out your arms just a little. Hopefully your shoulders are nice and warmed up. Beautiful. Now, we are going to do some squats just to warm up the lower part of our body. So bring your feet about hip distance apart. Feet are facing forward. We're nice and tall through the spine. We're going to shift our weight right into our heels and come down into our squats. As you notice, if you notice, try to keep your knees tracking with your toes. And go down and lift. Beautiful. Nice job. Nice. I don't know if I've paused on your screen at all, but my internet just sent me a little notice on my screen saying it is running slow. I hope I don't lose you. Keep going. Good. Beautiful. We've got 10 more seconds left. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. All right, let's bring our left knee in towards our chest. Give our glute a little stretch. Nice. And take your right knee in. Give it a little stretch. Beautiful. Nice job. Alrighty, so we are going to go into our circuits this morning. We are going to start with some squats to side steps. Not going to use any weights for this round. But you're going to need a variety of weights. We've got round the worlds, we've got some front raises, we've got some sumo squats today. And so if you have a little variety, that'd be great. All right, so we're going to start off 45 seconds. We're going to start off with our squat. We're going to squat and reach over to the right side and then come back through center. All right, in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Down, up, and reach. Now, if you want a little more intensity and you want to grab a weight and hold it here, by all means, go ahead and do that. I am just doing body weight today. I want you to come nice and deep into that squat. Shift your weight back. Beautiful. You are 20 seconds in. Trying to keep that breath nice and fluid. Good job. We got about 12 seconds left. Then we're going to transition over to the left side. Nice job. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Shake that off. Hopefully you're starting to feel a little heat building in your body. We're going to do that same thing on the left side. Shift your weight into your heels. Nice and deep. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 15 in, 30 to go. Nice job, guys. Well done. Beautiful. You've got it. Nice job. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Ooh, shake that off. Nice job. Now, we're going to move into round the worlds to front raises with lunge backs. So it's a compounded exercise. There are 3 functions to it. First, we're going to start off with our round the worlds. Then, as you come down, you're going to come into a front raise with a reverse lunge. Back through center, round the worlds, down, front, reverse lunge. All right, so grab a weight that is going to challenge you and allow you to go through this without losing your form. So I'll do it from the side just so that you can see me. First round. So we're going to start with our round the worlds all the way up, down, front raise to reverse lunge. Here we go. What a lovely way to challenge the total body here. Core stabilizing, as always. Upper body's working, lower body's working. As we come into those lunges. So working the lats here as we go into our round the worlds. Almost there. Last 7 seconds. Beautiful. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Nice job. All right. Now, let's take a little arm break. Want you to set your weight down. We're going to go into some sumo squats. So, if you do want to hold a weight, like a goblet at your chin, by all means, go ahead and do that. And it's just going to be an isometric hold. So not really doing anything with the weight, just challenging our body a little bit. All right, so nice and wide through the sumo squat. Toes are out, heels are in. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. As you bend, I want you to open up wide through the inner thighs. As you extend your body, I want you to squeeze your inner thighs together like you want to crinkle the mat on the floor. Nice job. Beautiful. You've got it. Nice job. Beautiful. You look great, guys. Nice. Beautiful. We got about 7 seconds left. Nice and strong. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Beautiful. Let that go. Nice. All right. Now we're going to go into those round the world with the front raises on the left side. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to turn the music off, guys. I'm going to turn the music off. Yeah, thank you. And I keep getting a notification that my internet is unstable. I've never seen that before. So I'm going to turn the music off so that's not streaming. Hopefully that'll help a little bit. Sorry, guys. Don't know what's going on today. All right, can you guys all hear me? Just give me a thumbs up. And yeah, okay, cool, awesome. All right, so let's see if that'll help. All right, we're going to go into the other side. Round the world on the left side this time. So I'll show you front version. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Round the world. Down, front, left leg comes back. Here we go. Nice job. Beautiful. You guys have all frozen, so I'm not sure. Hopefully I haven't lost you. Good. All right, keep going. It's just going to be one of those sessions. That's okay. We're taking what we got, making it work, as always. Good. We got 15 seconds left. Keep going. Nice job. Beautiful. Good. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Nice job, guys. Well done. Alrighty. Now, we are going to do our cross body bicep curl. So grab some challenging resistance here. I'm actually going to go and grab something a little heavier for myself. So grab something that feels a little more kind of out of our comfort zone. We're going to be doing alternating cross body bicep curls. So you're going to get a little break on that other side. As you lift one arm, the other arm is resting. So feet are hip distance apart, and just cross it through our midline. Here we go. You've got it. Keep going. Hopefully you guys can hear me. The screen has frozen, so I don't know if we've lost you, but if you haven't, stay with me. We're doing these biceps. There you go. So right through that midline, as if you're trying to bring it up to your chin. There you go. Good. So not to the shoulder. Right through the midline. There you go. Good adjustment. Perfect. Nice. Good. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You got it. And 1. Nice job. Beautiful. That was awesome. Now take that heavy weight. If you don't have a heavier weight and you want to add a little more, we're going to do an overhead tricep extension. And we're going to need, if you don't have a heavier weight, then take 2 lighter weights and put them in both hands. We're going to bring it up overhead. Elbows are going to frame the crown. And we're going to dip it down right behind the crown of the head and then back up. So you're hinging only from the elbows and then bringing it all the way up, working that tricep. Good. Nice job. Now keep your ribs connected, your knees slightly bent, tailbone slightly curled under, so your back is nice and supported. Nice job. Keep the gaze forward. Nice, beautiful. We got it. 15 seconds to go. Beautiful. Keep breathing. Good. Last 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Nice job. Release that weight. Set it off down to the side. Okay, so now we're going to go into some inchworms to mountain climbers. Now, for some, coming up and down for the inchworms is not going to work. So I'm going to ask that you just do mountain climbers. So the mountain climbers, I want them to be slow and steady. I want you to imagine that you're bringing your knee in towards your chest and you're being pulled up against an elastic. So I don't want us to take too much time, just kind of run through it. I really want us to drive that knee in towards the chest using the abdominals. So we're going to be doing a combo, inchworms to mountain climbers. So we're going to come down into our inchworms. We're going to do about 10 seconds worth of mountain climbers. We're going to come back into standing and then repeat, okay? We've got 1 minute of work here. So starting at the base of your mat, if you're just doing mountain climbers, get yourself down onto the floor into a plank position. All right, starting off tall through the spine. We're going to tuck the chin under, begin to roll down through the vertebrae. As you come down, let your legs extend if you can, or bend the knees, walk it out. Now you're going to come into your plank position, and here we go. We're going to start our mountain climbers for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it back. Walk it back. Come all the way up. And then let's repeat. Here we go. Down. Walk it out. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to your feet. You've got it. Stand up. Here we go. Rock it down. Walk it out. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it back. We got 2 more rounds like that. Keep going. If you're doing mountain climbers, you're continuing with those mountain climbers. If you need a break, take it, but then get right back into it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Walk it back. We're almost there, guys. 1 more round. All the way back up. Roll it down. Here we go. Last one. 1, 2. Now you're going to stay down here with me. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now come into the plank. Hold it here. Hold it here. We're almost there. 15 seconds. Hold it here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop onto your knees. Press back onto your heels. Good job. Nice job. Now, we're going to move into swimmers. We're going to lie down on our tummy when you're ready. So, if you've got any shoulder issues and extending your arms up overhead doesn't work, place your hands to the side. We're going to lie down on our tummy. Just going to move my little battery pack over. Now, from your lying down supine position, or prone position, I should say, your feet are about hip distance apart and your arms are extended out long if that's the version you're choosing to do today. If you're not, your hands are at the side. Forehead down to the floor, and I want your belly to be drawn in, your glutes to be turned on, your legs to lift up, and your upper body to lift up. And we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Alternating sides, like you're swimming in the ocean. Keep your belly drawn in. Now your head is not cocked up, so you're not facing forward. You're keeping your gaze down. Your body is long. Alternate hands and feet. Pull in through the belly. You've got it. Excellent. 15 seconds to go. Almost there. That's it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Rest your body. Oh. Okay. Now, when you're ready, we'll press back onto our heels, and we're going to come right onto our sits bones. We've got 2 rounds. We've got bicycles, and then we've got some crunches. cocoons. So we're going to lie down on our back. We're going to begin with our bicycles, and that's going to work our obliques. Now, I want you all to feel comfortable to go at your own pace. You want to go a little faster, you want to go a little slower, you choose. But when you do that, be cognizant that your pelvis is not shifting side to side. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Start with your feet up at tabletop position. Hands are behind the head. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. Rotate side to side. Kick the legs out. You've got it. Rotate. Have I lost you guys? I hope I haven't. Keep going. We're doing bicycles now. That's it. The internet keeps kicking out. I hope you're not losing my audio. So just keep going. That's it. So if you're going a little faster, make sure you're not wibbly wobbling through the pelvis. I want control in this movement so you can really target the obliques. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees up 90 degrees. Bring your knees in towards your forehead and then back to neutral and in and back to neutral and in and back to neutral. Keep going. So there's a little reverse going on here. Forehead to knee. Knees are lifting up towards your forehead. Somebody has their audio on. I think, Elizabeth, it might be you. Just so you know, we can hear your conversation. If your husband works for the federal department or you work for the feds, I don't want any information. Just kidding. All right, keep going. Good. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Beautiful. All right. Rest your body. Fantastic, guys. Well done. Okay. So, good news, bad news? Good news? No, bad news. It's not even bad news. We're going to do this all over again. Good news, we're going to do it all over again. All right, so we're going to roll through this, get it done, and then we've got our stretches. So let's come up, grab some water, maybe towel yourself down. As always, I encourage you to see where you can modify. Make it work for your body today. Adjust your resistance. Do whatever it takes to just challenge our body. Sometimes it's maybe going up a little bit. Sometimes it's going down too. Because if you were struggling through it the first time and you felt like you were losing your form, that's a good modification to make and make it work for your body. It's not always about going up, but making it adjust so that it works. Okay. All right, so on that first round when we did the squats and step outs, I didn't use any weights. I am going to grab some weights this time. So if you want to do that as well, by all means, that would be a nice way to challenge ourselves for this round. So, hands are like a goblet, kind of heels are holding on. Is everybody good? Okay, so bringing your weight, if you are going to use a weight for these squats, the side steps, we're going to hold it here. You can also hold it here if that feels more comfortable. It's really a function of what's best for you. Okay, starting with your feet hip distance apart, shift your weight into your heels. We're going to come down, we're going to come up, and we're going to shift over to the right. Now, as you're coming over to the right, you're landing with that foot in that parallel position. So you're not twisting or externally rotating that right leg. You're keeping it in that same position. Nice. Beautiful. Keep it going. I love this one because it's almost like a little inner thigh stretch. Good. 10 seconds. You've got it. Almost there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whoo! Nice job. That added weight, I don't know, it made a difference for me. It challenged me a little more. Okay, starting with the left side in 3, 2, 1. Squat, left side. Also a nice little cue here on how it feels on the other side. This side for me feels a little more stable, a little more supported for some reason. So you might notice that too. Good. You've got it. Last 15. Breathe in nice and fluid. In through the nose, out through the mouth. We're there in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Nice job, guys. That was really, really well done. Okay, so from here, grab some water if you need to, towel off if you need to. We're going to do our round the world with our front raises to our reverse lunges. So change your resistance if you need to. If you want to go up, it's an opportunity to do that. So I'm going to start at the top of my mat. Going to a little bit of a lateral view here. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Open up. As you come down, you're going to kick your arms out and then back into that reverse lunge. Now try to find a really nice smooth breathing pattern here. I always say it's not about quantity, but quality, not only just with the movement, but with that breathing pattern. Try to be as efficient as possible. We're there in about 7 seconds. Excellent. Last 4, 3, 2. Let's finish up wherever we're at. And 1. Beautiful. Nice job. Okay. Now we're going to go into some sumo squats with some weights. I'm going to go up on the resistance. A little heavier here. All right, so the heel of the hand kind of balancing for me. You can hold it another way if you want. Nice and wide here. And we're going to make sure our knees are tracking with the 2 big toes. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Down, lift, squeeze the inner thighs. And also engage the glutes. Tall through the spine. So your tailbone's reaching down to the ground. You're nice and strong through the back. So we're not flexing forward. We're nice and engaged. Shoulders are square. Nice job. You've got it. Almost there. 15 seconds. Nice way to work a bit of the inner thighs, hamstrings, quads, glutes. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Take that weight off to the side. Beautiful. Nice job, guys. Okay. Now we're going to come back to our round the world on the left side. Now, if you need some water, go ahead and grab it. I'll give you a good 10 seconds or so. I'm going to grab some myself. All right. So here we go. Starting at the top of our mat, round the world. Circle it around. As you come down, inhale. As you reach back, exhale. I think I just did my right leg. All right, open up. Down, reach. Excellent. I want you to think of yourself as really tall and strong here. Really feel that sense of support, balance, grounding through the legs. Beautiful. Open up. Almost there. 8 seconds to go. Good. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Nice job. That was great. Super. Okay, now we're going to go into our cross-body hammer curls. So you're going to grab your heavier resistance, and then we're going to go into our overhead tricep extensions. We're almost there. We're right at the back, latter half of the class now. So like I said, if you've got some heavier weights, go ahead, give it a go. Nice little challenge. Okay, feet are nice and hip distance apart, and I want you to keep your shoulders so that they're tracking with your ears, your hips, and your ankles. So we're not here. We're nice and turned on here. Shoulders are engaged. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Cross right through that body, and up. There you go. Good. Nice little challenge. Beautiful. For myself, one of my goals throughout all of our time together has been to really challenge the weight that I'm using. Step myself out of my box. Get myself into a place where I'm really challenging not only my muscular system, but my mental capacity to really say to myself, I got this. Take it out. And I'll tell you, I get a lot of inspiration from you guys. You guys are so strong, and it really inspires me. So thank you. Last 3, 2, 1, and down. Nice job. Now, grab one weight. Yesterday, we got 2 face cords of wood delivered. And I had to start to bring all that wood in and stack it. And it was sweltering hot. And I got it done. I didn't collapse despite the heat. But I'll tell you, if I had done that maybe about 4 months ago, 5 months ago, it would have felt a little different. Nice little challenge to the body and mind. Good. You got it. 20 seconds left. Frame the crown of the head. Try to drop your rib cage. 15. You got it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Nice job, guys. Well done. Woo! That was awesome. Okay, so we have the last third of class left. We've got some inchworms to mountain climbers. We've got a plank that we're going to end in. So when we get to the end of our mountain climbers, we're going to stay in that plank for 15 seconds, move into our swimmers, our bicycles, and then our cocoons, and then we're going to go into our stretching. So if you're not doing inchworms, if that does not work for you, I want you to go into mountain climbers. Again, we're taking a nice slow and steady pace. I'm going to count it out. We've got 4 rounds of 10 seconds, sorry. So we're going to come down. I'm going to count it out for 10. We're going to come back. We're going to do it again. So 4 rounds like that. Okay, here we go. Starting at the base of our mat. Roll down through the spine. Walk it out. Find your plank position. Here we go for 1, 2. Pull your belly in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Walk it back. Roll you through your spine. Come all the way to standing. Here we go. Roll it through. Walk it out. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back towards your feet. Roll it up through the spine, all the way to standing. Here we go. Continue. Roll it through. Keep it going, guys. We got this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Walk it back. roll it up. Nice job. Last round, we're gonna stay down after we finish our mountain climbers. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In your plank, hold. 15, 12, 11, 10. Come on, count with me. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop down onto your knees, press back onto your heels. Nice job. Woo. Good job, guys. Well done. Excellent. Okay, so as you're ready, let's come onto our tummy. We're going to do our swimmers. You choose your version. All right, 45 seconds. Lengthen through the legs, lengthen through the arms if that works for you. Head is facing down to the floor. Lift the legs, lift the arms, and here we go. Alternating sides. I want you to be really strong through your legs and your arms here. Keep your torso slightly, your sternum, slightly lifted. Gaze is down. Nice and strong. Keep those glutes engaged. Got 20 seconds left. Almost there. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Beautiful. Oh, rest your forehead down. Stop. Now let's come on. Back a little stretch here. Always nice to come back from those extensions just to release the low back. Well, obviously our intention is not to compress the low back at all during those times, but it is a lot of work for the low back, or for the spine in general. Now, as you're ready, come down onto your sits bones. We're going to go into our bicycles and then into our cocoons, and then we're done. Then we're going to go into our stretches. So, sorry, a little sweaty today. Okay, so start on your back. Bring your knees up with you. Hands are going to rest behind the crown of the head. Interlace the fingers. Let your head feel heavy. Take a nice clearing breath in through the nose. And then as you're ready, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Bicycles. Now nice and strong through the legs. The legs are not just simply moving. They are engaged like the rest of your body. Chin is lifted. Chest is rotating towards the bent knee. You've got that nice stable sacrum. You're only working the obliques here. Nice job. Keep going. Chest to leg. Come on. We're almost there. Stay with me. That's it. You guys look great. Come on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Knees in towards the forehead. Forehead lifts. And down. And lift. And down. Like a reverse crunch here. Pulling up through those low belly. And lift. And down. Beautiful. Now I'm not bringing my legs down too far. I'm almost bringing them back into that 90-degree angle. I'm letting my shoulders rest for a second as they both come back to neutral. And I'm pulling up from my low belly. If you find yourself going down too far, you might start to find your back starts to arch. I don't want you to do that. I want you to stay neutral. Keep going. For 10. We're almost there, guys. 9, 8. Come on, come on. 7, 6. You're there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. Nice job. Beautiful. Wow, good job, guys. We did a lot. I mean, we got through 2 rounds. I'm super glad about that. So, well done. Give yourself a really nice round of applause. Now we're gonna. That took 40 minutes to come out of you. That must have been a long time. Is anybody saying anything? No. It's quiet. Everybody's quiet. All right. Okay. All right. Maybe they're all using choice words in their own private space. Oh, okay. Let's bring our right knee in towards our chest. Let our left leg just rest down. Oh. It's like you have this gorgeous meal, and then it gets all of a sudden really better because you've got this gorgeous dessert waiting for you. This is the way I think of these classes. We work really hard, and then we get to really enjoy and savor our work by just giving our body some nice stretches. So just take this moment to savor this space, savor this feeling of just, we did it. Okay, release your right leg. Let your left knee come in towards your chest. Now we're going to go into a hip opener to just stretch out the hip flexors. Now we're going to move into pigeon pose. Now I'm just going to give you the modification to pigeon in the event that pigeon does not work for you, just because I'm lying down. So I'll show you that in a second. So if when we do come into pigeon, if pigeon isn't working, then I'll have you, if you want to come into this particular pose, and that'll help you modify that space, that exercise, that stretch. Okay, so we're going to come up onto all fours, but before we do, I'm just going to show you the modification for pigeon. So this is a supine pigeon. It's going to work the exact same muscle structure. It's just a little different relationship to gravity. So if when we come into pigeon on our tummies, that doesn't work for you, this is the alternative. So you'll cross your right ankle or left ankle over the other knee and then bring the thigh in towards your chest, interlace the fingers behind the thigh. Okay, so that's the modification. I'll call it a figure 4, so if you hear me say that, that's the posture. Now we're going to come down onto our knees. We're going to bring our left foot forward. I'm going to take my shoes off. It feels a little more comfortable. And we're going to bring our left foot into a kneeling position. And I'm just going to shift slightly back. So you might want to do the same just to be able to open up through the hip flexor. Now a couple things I want you to notice is, can you keep your hip squared in front of you? So if you find you're slightly rotating towards the right, try to bring your upper body facing forward. Right hip is facing forward. We're not arching into the low back. We're nice and tall. You're just opening up through that right hip. If you have any sensitivity on the knees, feel free to roll your mat or put a towel underneath your knee so that you have some support there. Now, we'll take the right arm up towards the sky. And I want you to imagine lengthening through the fingertips. So you're not trying to reach and draw that shoulder up towards the ear. You're just trying to lengthen your body. As you do that, allow your hip to open up a little further. Just allow gravity to draw you down towards the earth. Now, from here, we're going to gently open up towards the left side of the room. And that's going to stretch the psoas, that large hip flexor that runs from the lumbar area of your spine, crosses the front of the hip, pelvis bones, and attaches to the femurs. It is the muscle that attaches your upper body to your lower body. And then come right back through center. Now let's bring our hands and frame the front foot. We're going to move into pigeon. So we're going to toe heel our left foot over to the right side of the mat. And again, if this posture doesn't work for you, go into figure 4. So the knee, often you might see people with it 90 degrees. I don't have that. So don't, and that's not always necessary. So if you're trying to strain for that, just be careful, because maybe your body just isn't moving that way. So maybe you're going to bring your heel in a little bit closer to midline. Your right leg is going to extend out long and your hips are square, so your left glute is not resting down onto the floor. If it is, I want you to pick up that pelvis, square it off. Now, you can come into sleeping pigeon if you want to, and you'll decide what works best for you. You can rest your forearms down on the ground. And we're just going to open up here through the hip. Give the glute as well as the IT band a nice little stretch. We're going to hold this for about 45 seconds or so. And if you have range, feel free to just adjust this pose to allow your body to be nice and comfortable. It is an intense stretch, so be kind to yourself. Try to focus on your breathing here. If you've got any thoughts kind of running through the mind, try to reattach your attention to the breath and let go of the thoughts. Soften your shoulders. Good. And then as you're ready, we're going to slowly bring ourselves up and kind of press our palms into the hand just to bring ourselves back into that original posture. So back into the lifted pigeon. And then we'll shift up onto our left sits bones. We'll extend out through the right leg. I've got all these weights here, so I'm going to move those over. We're going to come into a side stretch. So with the right leg extended out, in yoga, we call this Janu Shirshasana. This is hand to big toe, but I'm going to do a little modified version today. So with the left foot in the right inner thigh, right foot is extended long and active. We're going to sit up tall on our sits bones, and we're going to rotate our torso towards the right leg. Take your hands up overhead, find length, keep your sits bones connected to the floor, and then come down. You're going to feel maybe a little stretch through the QL and the low back. And just allow your hands to kind of rest wherever they are. You might even get that added little hip stretch too on the left side. And try to see if you can make yourself a little more supple, a little more pliable, so we're not really holding on to any tension here. Trying to let go of the muscles. And as you're ready, walk your hands back through center. We're going to sit up tall and then come over into our centered position and then twist our body towards the left leg, and we're going to come into a twist. Take the right hand to the left knee and lift up through the spine and twist over to the left. Now think about the lifting of the sternum. We're not collapsing, we're not rounding through the spine, and our right hand is gently guiding our upper body, not forcing or pushing our body into this rotation. And then begin to unwind from tailbone, mid-back, upper back, and to seated. Now we're going to take ourselves and we're going to come over to the other side of our mat or whatever. We're going to bring our right foot into our kneeling lunge. Again, I'm going to take my left hip and I'm going to just guide it back a little bit so that I can kind of create this angle here, and that's just going to facilitate a little bit more opening through the hip, and that's what we're just trying to look for. So as you come into this kneeling lunge, the front knee is stacked on top of the ankle, so we're not into this deep lunge where the knee is tracking over the toes. All right. Good. And just sit up tall. Think about how your posture is. Can you maybe tuck the tail slightly under, staying a little taller through the upper body? Let gravity just pull you down. You've probably heard me say this before, but the hips are a place that holds a lot of tension, stress, anxiety, trauma. If you're feeling any of these things in your day, it's a nice way to try to open up through that space. Try to let go. Trying to facilitate a little release. And from a muscular standpoint, it obviously works all the time. Our hip flexors, all the walking and seating, sitting we do. Now let's take our left arm. We're going to reach it up tall. Again, you're thinking about lengthening the body rather than flexing the shoulder up towards the ear, and then tip over towards the right. Opening up that side body, and particularly opening up the psoas. And then come back through center. Now we're going to move into our pigeon. So if you need to modify your pigeon to a figure 4, go ahead and bring yourself onto your back. If you don't, and you're going to just do the full version of it, go ahead and get yourself kind of bringing the right foot over to the left side of the mat. Start with your up pigeon. I don't know what the name of this is, just kind of your upright pigeon. And lengthen through the left leg and try to keep that right hip from collapsing down to the floor. Hips really should be square here. You can begin to facilitate a sleeping pigeon, maybe bringing the arms a little forward. Again, if that does not work for you, don't do it. This is quite an intense stretch, so it can feel like enough if you're just in that lifted pigeon pose. Take a couple of really nice clearing breaths here. It's one of those poses that you just want to kind of succumb to. You want to surrender into it. And the more you surrender, the more you really get out of it. I'll never forget being in a class, and it felt like forever we were in this pose, and we probably weren't. I remember thinking to myself, when is she going to take us out of this pose? And shortly thereafter, the teacher said, I bet you're all thinking, when am I going to take you out of this pose? I'm going to take you out in about 10 seconds. And as gently as you went into the pose, press your hands into the floor and bring yourself up to that seated or lifted position, and then shift yourself onto your sits bones. Now, if you're in that figure 4, you'll come up and you'll come into your Janu Shirshasana. So you'll take the left leg out long onto that angle. Beautiful. Now, so sitting up tall on the sits bones and then bringing that right foot kind of onto the inner thigh, we'll rotate our torso towards the left leg. Now, I want you that left leg to be really active. Don't let it just be kind of flopping there. Reach through the heel, really engage to the back of the legs. Inhale, grab your hands and reach them tall. And then reach forward. And just take a moment here, observe what's happening. Be curious with your body. Where are you feeling it? You know, I know where I feel it, but you might not feel it in the same place. Your body might be saying, oh, I feel it more here. There's no one size fits all, right? We're all different. So just be curious. See if you can soften through the shoulders. And slowly walk your hands back through center. Lovely, beautiful. Now, sitting up tall, we're going to rotate this time towards the right knee and come into our twist. Lift up tall. guide that left hand right to that right knee and then bring the gaze beyond the right shoulder. And you want to be tall in these poses because if you find yourself flexing, you're going to create compression through the spine. So you want to see if you can kind of bring that pelvis to more of a neutral space. And slowly unwind from tailbone, mid-back to upper back. Nice job. Let's come into our Sukhasana, our easy seated position. I'm going to do a little tricep stretch here. So taking the right arm and finding a little bit of length here. Again, we're sitting up tall, and then we're going to bring the right hand kind of between the shoulder blades and then take the left and just hook it onto the right elbow. You're kind of framing the crown. Now try to stay tall through the spine. You're really active through the back here. See if you notice yourself kind of pushing back. Try to keep your spine neutral. Nice. And then lift your right and switch sides. Your tricep a little stretch. Nice job, beautiful. Now let's release both hands and guide them down towards the floor. So we're going to begin a little neck stretch here. So keep your left hand kind of down onto the floor, just the fingertips. And we'll take the right hand, but first find that neutral chin. So your chin is kind of parallel to the floor. So you're not tucking down, you're not lifting up, just in that neutral space. Then gently guide the ear, the right ear, over to the right shoulder. Take that left arm and reach it a little further away. And we're going to just open up through that side, all the muscles in our neck. And again, you don't want to force the neck into this shape. You just want to guide the neck. You want to be gentle here. And you're always sitting up tall. And then release the right hand and bring your neck back to neutral. And I want you to look over to the right side and then turn your gaze down. And as your gaze comes down, your chin slightly comes down. You're going to notice you're going to turn on another neck muscle here. Keeping that left arm still nice and lengthened. And then on your next inhale, bring your gaze back into that rotated position, and then from here, come back through center. Nice job. Let's take the left hand over to the right side of the crown. Take the left ear, guide it over towards the left shoulder. Take that right arm, reach it long. Nice, and then release the left hand down to the floor. Keep your right arm extended, bring your neck back to neutral. Look over to the left and then down towards the floor. Beautiful. And then lift your gaze back to neutral, come back through center. Nice job. Let's take our hands all the way up overhead. Grab hold of your left wrist and just lean over, gently over to the right side, taking that left arm and guiding it. So you're just giving the shoulder a stretch, but also a little bit of that side body stretch. Try to stay tall through the sits bones. And then come back through center, grab hold of your right wrist and lean over to the left, opening up the side body. And then come back through center. And now I want you to reach your hands, and I want you to imagine alternating arms, reaching a little longer each time, almost like you're kind of trying to reach towards the sun. And keep your sits bones connected to the floor, so you're only stretching and reaching through that top body. The torso, the shoulders, just giving this gorgeous stretch through the body. Beautiful. And last one. Beautiful. Reach the hands long. Take an inhale, and then exhale, reach the hands to the side. And one more time, inhale, guide the hands up. Bring the palms together. Exhale down to heart center. And guys, we are officially done for today. Give yourself a round of applause. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy you were here with me today. Thank you, thank you, thank you.